Hey, it's Chris Munch here, and I'm going to be talking about selling expensive things to rich people and a little software demo to show you how you can do this yourself, even if you don't have something to sell. Now, selling expensive things to rich people, it's something that a lot of wealthy people say to do, right? So Alex Hormozi, you might have heard of him. He had made $100 million by the time he was 30. And he says, sell expensive things to rich people.
The more expensive it is, the easier it is to sell because you're dealing with better people. You've probably had a consulting client that pays you 50 grand. Is like, oh yeah, by the way, I sent the wire yesterday.
Yeah.
Whereas the $50 person's like, well, what exactly am I going to be getting with this program?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a different person. You know what I mean? You're dealing with a different avatar. And from an actual selling perspective, almost every sale is the same regardless. So you might as well just do the sales that you're getting paid $5,000 for rather than the sales you're getting $20 for. Learn how to sell and then find the most expensive thing you possibly can to sell.
Now, here is why you sell expensive things, right? So if you sell something for $10, you have to sell 1,000 of them to get $10,000, okay? So selling 1,000 units of anything is a pretty cool achievement, right? If you do that, and you can make $10,000 revenue, but not really profit. Let's say you're selling a physical product, you might only be making, say, $2 profit from that. So in the end, you've got, say, $2,000 in profit. Compare that to selling something which is $1,000, but not just $1,000, it's $1,000 per month, okay? Now to hit $10,000, right, you only need to sell one of these, because then in a year, you've actually got $12,000. And the profit margins on this can be like 80%, so you're almost making here like $10,000 in profit versus 2,000, right? So 1,000 sales to make 10,000, and you're probably going to get 10-20% profit margin, or sell to one single person at $1,000 per month, right? And then it's $12,000. But the question is, well, how do you do this, right, without, having a product like this, or to get in touch with these people and so on and so on. So let's figure that out. The software demo is going to show you. You might be wondering, who's this little guy down here? Well, he does drop servicing, right? So he's wearing his little D necklace here. His little D necklace, he's a dropper. He drop services, and this is what you can do. So first thing is, well, what do you sell, right? So it's marketing services. So marketing services are a great thing to sell to wealthy individuals. Business owners are wealthy individuals. All business owners need more customers. They get customers through marketing. It's something you can sell for a high price. Significant and high demand. All businesses need it. There's literally tens of millions of businesses out there in the world. Okay, it's an easy to reach audience, and I'll show you how in a moment. Recurring revenue, because they need new customers all the time. It's a high growth industry, right? So specifically online marketing services, there's always new ways and new things to do. Okay, so it's an industry where more money is being spent year after year. You can scale this and you can automate it. If you find the right partner, you don't actually have to do the work yourself, right? Another company will fulfill the marketing service, and you can actually automate, in some cases, the whole process. In other cases, you might be stuck as a middleman, having to, to handle all the orders and coordinate between. Okay, but ideally you want it automated, and you're providing real value, right? You're helping a business grow, and because you're not having to fulfill it yourself, right? Then there's no expertise needed on the fulfillment side, right? So in terms of the actual delivering of the service, you don't need to be the expert, right? Someone else can be the expert. You're essentially just connecting a wealthy business owner, okay, with the service that they need. And so what's needed to make this work? You're going to need a powerful in-demand drop service, or some marketing service which you can essentially drop service, so someone else does it for you. They give you done for you proven sales material, right? You can get high converting traffic, ideally free. Okay, you get the support and guidance to go on with it, and of course you can then do this in tons of different niches. Okay, and so this is what I'm going to show you today, and the software that can do that. Okay, and then you don't have to worry about fulfillment. You don't have to worry about getting results for the customer. Someone else is handling that. You don't have to worry about the first tier support. If that's something that they can handle for you and do that, say, under your own brand, you're keeping the customer. You're able to get, say, 50, 60, 70, 80% profit margins with this. They provide the sales material, okay? And you don't have to worry about paid traffic or ads, because there's a free traffic source. And so I'm going to show you exactly what we've done, what we've put together to deliver you all of this, okay? So essentially you've got a done for you sales page here, okay, which is ready to rock. And so you can host a sales page yourself. You can use our hosting. Okay, so this is hosted within our platform, and so there's a settings button here, and you can change some things on the page. Okay, so there's a headline here. This isn't our best converting headline. I'm not going to reveal that in a public video. Okay, but you can customize this for your niche, right? And it's got a bunch of stuff here. I'm not going to show everything and leave it all up on screen because we want to kind of keep this for our members only, but it does then have a pricing table. This undefined is where you actually go ahead and set the pricing. So you can choose the pricing here for the different packages available for this particular service, which essentially gets content all over the internet to help businesses grow their organic traffic with a really, really good track record and amazing results. You know, and there's testimonials and stuff on this page, okay, explaining this. There's case studies, all this cool stuff, which essentially convinces the business owner, okay, this is great. Let me check this out. Let me try it out. Okay, so it's got this convincing copy here, and you can change some of the things here. So for example, you can change this headline, you can swap out the video, okay, you can change the footer links and things like this, or you can just host this website yourself and do exactly what you want with it. Okay, so, you know, and then you can even go ahead and adjust the pricing and all of this stuff too. Okay, and so if we look at that, right, essentially, you know, some of the settings, you're choosing your own logo, you're putting up a profile image. If you want to add that, you can. This could be a logo if you wanted it. Also, it could be another version of your logo, or you can show a picture of yourself. You're choosing your brand name, okay, choosing the name of the product, okay, so it's just renaming the product that you're selling. So in this case, it's, you know, you're selling amplifier, but you're not going to use our product name. You're going to create a name for yourself. So here we just call it media distribution. Okay, you can have an option if you wanted to speak to people. You know, if they wanted to allow them to reach you and book a meeting, you can optionally do that to try and make more sales, but you don't need to. You can just send them to the sales page, right? And then you've got the pricing as well here that you can change and mess around with the currency and so on, right? So you've got those options to customize. So you can see it's super quick and easy. You just fill in these details, and then your site is set up, or you can download the whole thing and you can host it yourself and completely customize it how you want. There is, of course, an opt-in page you can send people to as well. So they come to a landing page. Again, you can customize the headline. Okay, you can customize some other things here. Again, you've got analytics you can add to the site, all these sorts of things. So again, this is if we're hosting it. If you host a site, which is totally optional, then, you know, you're more advanced, you want to do that, then you can. Obviously, it will take longer, but the idea is if we host it, it's just super quick. You're ready to go, like in 5-10 minutes, your site's ready to go. And you can have an opt-in form here on the page. Right, there's a few options here, and this will work with pretty much any platform, because you can also just have the data go into Google Forms and then push that into any platform. So essentially, almost every platform, there's a way to connect it if you're already using a different platform. Or you can use, say, to collect emails, you can use GetResponse, right? And that's free up to 500. If you've already got a list of 500 rich business owners, you're already doing pretty well. You can even just skip this, okay, and not use it at all. Or you don't have to use a form, and you can just have a button there which then takes them through to the sales page. And you've also got your members area here. Okay, and so this is where you can manage your clients, right? So you can explore the progress of different clients. There's all sorts of reporting built in. Your clients can log in and see this stuff. They don't have to. You don't have to set it up that way, but if you want to, they can log in, they can check things. Okay, so, you know, they can log in and, you know, essentially this is all under your brand when they log in and check all of their stuff. And you can manage, you know, the different campaigns in here if you wanted to. Again, you don't have to. Okay, it depends how involved you are. We can handle all of the fulfillment, right? So the order comes in, we handle everything. But also you've got visibility in here. You can come in and play around with things if you wanted to. People want different levels of control, but if you want to be completely hands off, you can do that. And then also our team is handling the support under your brand, okay? And, you know, all of this stuff is based on all of the sales material, all of our process. It's based on, you know, our proven sales material. We've been selling this stuff ourselves. Also, we have many resellers that have been selling this as well for many, many years. And so, you know, together, we've all learned how to effectively get businesses interested in this, provide huge value to them, help them grow, okay, and essentially just make it very easy for them to join up and buy. You'll also get blog posts which can be added and activated on your local store. So this is what they look like on our site, okay, but these are essentially debranded, okay, and essentially mention your brand, okay, and but just useful content, useful information, which again just positions you really well as an expert. If you do want to have calls booked, you can set up a book a call page, which would look something like this. Again, totally optional. You can just send people straight through here, you know, to the sales page, which I showed you just here at the beginning. And so you're just sending people through to sales page, they read the stuff, they watch the videos, and then they can go through and choose a package that they want, right? But point here is you've just got lots of great content, great sales pages, great sales tools, so that you can actually sell this really effective. And again, everything is under your own brand. It doesn't mention our brand, it's all under your own brand. So you get to sell something, right, that's expensive, sell it to business owners who can afford it, okay? And then you're keeping a really, really high percentage of the profits, you know, like 60, 70, 80%, sometimes even higher. And, you know, there's other services as well, which you can roll up into this. Okay, I won't get into that in this video, but you can see that, you know, there's tons of opportunity here, and it just makes the whole thing very, very simple, just because it's covering, you know, all of the different things which you need to get this done. You might be thinking then, well, what about traffic? Okay, how do we actually reach these business owners that can afford this stuff? So it's very, very simple. We have the traffic tool built in here. And so, you know, all you need to do, just, you know, pick whatever niche that you decide to play around in. Okay. And so let's just say, could be, say, a gym equipment. Okay. So do gym equipment, pick a location. Okay. So I'll just go with Texas and then just search. Okay. And you can do it for cities. You can, you know, do all sorts of stuff. So it hasn't found anything. And I'm going to pick an actual city place here. Okay. And so let's see what we get this time. And so it's going ahead, and okay, so it's found 20 people straight away. And then essentially, you know, you just go through this, you can pretty much just say select all, right? And then import and then into a campaign, and it will start inviting them through to the store. So, you know, you can, I'll just jump away from that, just show you another campaign here. So this is for Fibroblast. You can have a little look in this campaign here. Okay, and so we're just going to go through and click contact, choose the campaign, right, have a look, and then you've got all of the contact info and stuff here, right, that you're ready to go. And this will just start doing the invites. And so we show you how to set this up, how to use all this stuff. But essentially it's inviting people straight into your store. Okay, there's different ways that you can go about this, different strategies, but the traffic is there ready to go. And so you can just keep doing more of these. You can see just it takes literally seconds just to find groups of businesses, add them into the campaign, and you are ready to go, right? So this is covering all of the different stuff you need, and you're just going to be sending them through, you know, to the sales page, to the opt-in page. Okay. And again, you know, you can just send people through, they see the information, they look it through, they make a decision what package they want, they hit the buy button, they place the order comes through to us, we handle that for you under your own brand on behalf of the client, we report to the client. Okay, and there's lots of different options in here and how exactly that you can set it up. It just gives you an overview. And so this is just really, really powerful. If you want to sell expensive things to business owners, okay, it gets some really, really good results. They pay this because of the results, right? Because it helps them grow their traffic. And we've worked with literally thousands of businesses to help them grow. And you can have this as essentially your own software, your own platform, you white label it, it's under your brand. Okay, and you are ready to rock to then be able to sell this as well, whether you're an existing agency or even just starting out as a beginner. All right, so if you're interested, check out the link for more info.